Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jamzy Bandicoot show. I'm your host for the evening. Jamzy Bandicoot, it is I. Yeah, here we go. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be probably laying dead. Suicide's on my mind, so I use a pencil lead. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be probably laying dead. Suicide's on my mind, so I use a pencil lead. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be probably laying dead. Suicide's on my mind, so I use a pencil lead. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be probably laying dead. Suicide's on my mind, so I use a pencil lead. If it wasn't for the music, I'd be probably laying dead. Suicide's on my mind, so I use a pencil lead to express that these thoughts while coping with the loss. My stage for default might switch when it wants. Switch into another zone and think about it after. Every day remain the same, these rhymes like a chapter. Chapters in the story, this a life of me. Still searching for the meaning while trying to break free. The road's got me paranoid, feeling mad stress. Mind state still dark, no time for a rest. Welcome to the heartbreak, can you relate? Feeling like Mr. West with the 808s, but no drum machine, just a little bit of talent. I've seen an early grave, I was born inside the casket. Trying to find the balance as I rock the soul sessions. Got me feeling kinda blue, it's a lit below the heavens.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby. I feel like giving up, I'm in and out of love. Cause I'm nearly 25 but never really done enough. You know it's hard out here when you're trying to make a living. My success is overdue but opportunities never given. Dealers making paper while they're sitting on the dough. No time for these haters, only criticize the flow.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby. Feeling pissed off, money is the root of power. Almost falling to my calling, going back to selling powder. Thinking street smart, how much is it worth? When your heart is in the rapping but your whole life's cursed. Seen both sides, my eyes tell the tales. I chose a notepad, my cousin picked the scales. Well, you're not the options, we're two different people. I'm addicted to the music, it's a different kind of needle.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby.
Let it go, satisfy your soul.
Exodus, baby.
Let it go, satisfy. I remember those days we used to kick it back with trouble. Loving life, living in a bubble. I didn't know about the struggles. I didn't know about the struggles. Those days, those days. I didn't know about the struggles. I didn't know about the struggles.
In this life that I lead, I see my fair share of green. Somewhere deep inside, I lost my mind, smoking weed. Living in a counter flat, blazing with an ounce of that. The haze and cheese, the therapy that's got me thinking back. I wrote my first rap, being influenced by the chronic. Ironic, now I'm off it, can't remember life before it. Curing up these things, I better coping with the pain. The hope is where the heart is, found the strength inside my brain. Now what's your life worth? But all you really do is work. I try to tell my nan she really needs to see the world. Surprisingly, she's found a peace, living in the moment. Reminding me of better days before I even noticed. I found my feet in separate ways, I figured out my purpose. Can never make the same mistakes, I barely scratch the surface. For certain writing verses got me feeling high as fuck. I'm a different kind of person with these dreams of rising up.
I remember those days we used to kick it back with trouble. Loving life, living in a bubble. I didn't know about the struggles. I didn't know about the struggles. Those days, those days. I didn't know about the struggles. I didn't know about the struggles.
You've gotta find your way, maze like that fire. Blaze through these dark caves, see through these dark days. High raising low stakes like the good with the bad days. Elevate to higher state, change your path, change your way, so you can see a brighter day. Soar to a higher place, but if you fall and lose your way, world shook like earthquake. This is your book, you write the page to illustrate your fate. Rip out and start again, Tupac and make that change. Cause this life is your domain, so take those reins, break those chains. Be strong, make those gains, freedom, liberate, give in to peace like Buddha's state. Free your mind up in space, live like wild, no restraints. Search the light and be erased, place that smile upon your face. Extra mile, tie your lace, don't waste time and win the race. Ain't got a wild future awaits. What path will you take, what future will you paint?
Those days we used to kick it back with trouble. Loving life, living in a bubble. I didn't know about the struggles. I didn't know about the struggles. Those days, those days. I didn't know about the struggles.
the goal, trying to change the situation. My life is built on hope, on a bit of desperation. Reminiscing daily, wishing I could go back. If only I know what I do know now. Living in the moment every day, feeling focused. This I against I. These words only spoken, overdosing on the music. I'm an old soul spitter. I'm trying to get better, so fuck being bitter. Life is handing lemons, I just plant with the seeds. Put my life on the paper as the pen starts to bleed. Scribble down secrets, these griefs unheard. It's a death poetry jam, but it's no spoken word. I put myself in while trying to break out, thinking maybe can I live with this reasonable doubt. Living with regrets, every day remain the same. I gotta make it out before my soul leaves my frame.
Bless my soul, the blossom in her heart, may the spirit live on. Bless my soul, the blossom in her heart, may the spirit live on.
On my way to the job center, 20 years of education, still need a mentor. Even into the mental, self-centered, cause I believe it's that more than this weather. Sunny days are a page on my life, reminiscing days I was stressed by the night. Sunny days are a page on my life, pulling triggers on my skin with a pinch of knife. Pull out the tightest dress from my closet. Nerves can't control, so they tip that spend his last hours to a fourth. Then I whip on before I get fired. Another fine, but I'm fine, I'm blessed. Gold is in the night that we manifest. Fully believe is what we get. Still learn to love and feel no regret.
I ain't trying to be the best, just trying to be myself. I've came a long way from stocking up the shelf. It's been a long way trying to get in this position. I'm the most underrated, so fuck the competition. They say I ain't big, like my goals are unachievable. Been doing this shit for years, ain't employed, it's a seasonal. People chase dreams, but they're sleeping like Inception. I escape from my bars like a Shawshank Redemption. Growing up was rough when you're living in a Lincoln, getting treated as a man, but you're barely even children. First you get the weed, then you graduate to powder. You can put it in your socks or hide it down your trousers. Just a brief summary in life in Corby town, cause even white kids wanna be Nino Brown. Relate to that world, cause I seen the same shit, but I ain't going the same way, cause I'm trying to make it.
Bless my soul, the blossom in her heart, may the spirit live on. Bless my soul, the blossom in her heart, may the spirit live on.
People losing lives in heroin city. People losing lives in heroin city. People losing life. People losing lives in heroin city. I'm just living every day that each one could be the last, cause I'm trapped inside this maze, there's no escape without the cash. So I put my painted words, hoping they can reach the people. The gospel of a broken man is written amongst the evil. Pages carry a story of a life is never pretty. Those childhood memories of heroin city. Seen it firsthand, from the first thing I learned. Wasn't born with a silver spoon, the spoon was getting burnt. My lessons as a youth was the junkies at the door, with a needle piece and skin and the vision so raw. Deep inside my iris there's an image of a habit. Yo, these junkies taught me lessons and what it takes to grab it. Younger years were full up with my mother overdosed, with those needles in her arm, half dead, comatose. Hard to stop alone in a home with no carpets, cause they don't sell heroin in supermarkets. What's you living like in heroin city? I tell you what it's like down in heroin city. Babies being born in heroin city. People losing lives in heroin city. What's you living like in heroin city? I tell you what it's like down in heroin city. Babies being born in heroin city. People losing lives in heroin city. I've never had a smooth life, living at the bottom, just a part of a generation that the government's forgotten. A baby from the 90s that is made it somehow. When his mother got addicted, trying to cure her, calm down. The first cut the deepest, there's no way to turn back. When you're living in a home where the people sell smack, they try choosing life, but they end up choosing death. Seeing people drop needles falling on my doorstep. They started off as happy, but they end up suicidal. Getting clean, this is it, but they fall into a cycle. Tomorrow never comes when you're chasing down a dragon. Could have been a better person, but you wasted all your talent. Lost a life, lost a limb, lost a home, lost a kid. They lost everything, trying to get that last hit. The drugs never work when you're trying to cure the pain, and you'll never be a parent with that shit inside your vein. What's you living like in heroin city? I tell you what it's like down in heroin city. Babies being born in heroin city. People losing lives in heroin city. What you living like in heroin city? I tell you what it's like down in heroin city. Babies being born in heroin city. People losing lives in heroin city. My mother was an addict, but you know I still love her though. My life changed forever, different person as I grow. Just trying to make it up with the time she's got left. But when your parents are addicted, you're forever second best. And every single day is like a battle, that's the thing. I was a kid up on the corner thinking where the fuck she been. I've always lived alone, walking streets on my own, cause my mother was injecting, there was no one else home. I thank the Lord for my nan, cause she was there most. She was in and out of course, making sure I stay close. I got a couple branches broken on my family tree, cause my mother and my father fucked up having me. They had another family and I was never there. Since these years gone past, now it's too late to care. Never being perfect, I just tell you how it is. Don't call yourself a parent when you leave behind your kids.
To be the man, time to step up and provide for the fam. All the stuff he couldn't do, look, I know that I can. Family man, fight for them. Jackie Chan, times in my life, look, I know I've been the worst. Always promised to my mother I'll make a change from the hurt, saying it'll be alright, look, in time I'll make it work. Give you that life that I know you deserve. Growing up was a bit of struggle, hasn't been great. Got into trouble, I was anti on the state. Few years past, time to fix before it's too late. Time to show my mom no talent's gone to waste. Time to get the ambitions, what I wanted. If you don't see me, then I can't be confronted. If you never see me, that's exactly what I'm wanting. Nobody will stop in what I want to accomplish. Real men, following the dreams of our heart. Making up as men, yeah, these journeys will be hard. Promise to our mothers that we'll know we'll succeed. No talents go to waste, yeah, we can be good seeds. Real men, following the dreams of our heart. Making up as men, yeah, these journeys will be hard. Promise to our mothers that we'll know we succeed. No talents go to waste, yeah, we can be good seeds.
What I want people to know is that support the real. You know what I mean? How can these people be talking about how they so real they don't care about our communities? How can they be talking about what they, all this, you know, the hood, blah, 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 blah. They don't care about our communities. You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real shit, if that's real to you.
I'm just writing how I'm feeling, my chapter of the soul. This for all those days, trying to find the path home. Back then I walked alone on this road for the Lord. So I bumped a train of thought on a track that don't cross. Mama told me, son, I hope it you goes. Unfortunately the dream of mine is never how it goes. I messed around the past the time trying to get my raps on. I should have studied harder, gaining something to go back on. But fuck it, that's the way it is, I'm breathing is a right. And before I leave the world I put my soul inside the mic. I've got the time to live a dream, I wish it was more simple though. To make it in this place I'm from, it's gonna take a miracle. Okay, take it back to the start. It's like my life has found a reason, it's a wish upon a star. People say that I'm just dreaming, now I'm following my heart. Try to make it while I'm breathing, cause you know this life is hard.
Real men, following the dreams of our heart. Making up as men, yeah, these journeys will be hard. Promise to our mothers that we'll know we'll succeed. No talents go to waste, yeah, we can be good seeds. Real men, following the dreams of our heart. Making up as men, yeah, these journeys will be hard. Promise to our mothers that we'll know we succeed. No talents go to waste, yeah, we can be good seeds.
Another day with these troubles in my way. Open up another bottle just to drink it all away. But I'd rather just relax, get the mind so clear. Growing up with these raps, help the pain disappear. You can understand, maybe see my point of view. The background where I'm from's the only thing I ever knew. Admit it wasn't perfect, but I still made it through. Had to do a couple things that I thought I'd never do. I outgrew the people that were holding me back. Fucked up at the start, but I found another path. A lot of things have changed since I had my own kid. More focused on the music, no more rolling with was the click. Always show respect to the friends came and gone, cause it's not a part of life when you finally move along. I'd rather they be thankful only had a friend around. Still I hold up when I see him giving love to Corby town. Life is like a blessing every day that we're given. Amazing how it changes every day that we're living. It's not about where you're from, it's about where you're at. You'll never have a future if you keep on looking back. Life is like a blessing every day that we're given. Amazing how it changes every day that we're living. It's not about where you're from, it's about where you're at. You'll never have a future if you keep on looking back. Never being proud about the things that I've done. Peer pressure played a major part, especially where I'm from. Late night smoking weed, underage in the club. You were hung around the dealers that would show me real love. Sorry if your parents are what you call heroes, but grown up in Corby, never had those sort of people. Living in this town, role models, never that. It was all about the gangsters, dealers in the rap. Trapped in this life with the dilated pupils. Barely getting by, surviving on a pot noodle. Striving just to find what this life is really worth. On the gain a piece of heaven while I'm sitting on the earth. Made the wrong decision, but I guess I live and learn. Yo, I picked my time to go, but God said it's not your turn. Time were hard growing up, I hope you never grudge. But if you never know the struggle, there's no way that you can judge. It's not about where you're from, it's about where you're at.
Where you at?
Not about where you're from, it's about where you're at.
Where you at?
Not about where you're from, it's about where you're at.
Where you at?
Not about where you're from, it's about where you're at.
Where you at?
Every day with some pounds in the dream. It's a turning of the page and exhibit what is real. I express for the lyrics, these are stories that I know. But it's hard to succeed in a home with no hope. A town breeds critics, so I know it's not their fault. They will never understand, so you can't piece it all. It's more than just a dream, this is all I really got. Influenced by the sound from the cities that I walk. Music's for the soul, writing rhymes is a chill. Scarface to Pac, Nas and Lauryn Hill. The voices of the ghetto that have helped me with expression. Picking instrumentals praise, this will open up the session. Started this a face, but now I'm known for the raps. Overtaken by the image, changes never coming back. I am the words written, it's my life on the page. But the more I get real, the more the people turn fake.
All I do is overthink, I'm flying way too far away, but I like no. It could all be simple, but I'm just trying way too hard to way, but I like no.
We suffered harsh times and sleepless nights. All been on the wrong side of a hopeless fight. Like I've had my wings clipped and I'm still trying to make flight. But if I jumped off the edge, would I fly or would I die? Only way to find out is try, do or die. There are no limits on this earth, only in your mind. If you can open that, maybe I can find. If you give me 3 minutes, I can make you press rewind. If you give me 6 minutes, then you're fully hypnotized. Look into my eyes, let me look into your life. Look into the truth, never look into the lies. Never look into the dark, look into the light. I'm a little bit of both, I'm like Jekyll and Hyde. Strapping for my cart ride, welcome to the dark side. Never go again, I'm tripping, I'm out my mind.
All I do is overthink, I'm flying way too far away, but I like no. It could all be simple, but I'm just trying way too hard to way, but I like no.
I'm just living how I'm living, it's an ink another chapter. This for all those kids that have never had the father. I know how you feel, feeling like you don't exist. Been 25 years and never seen my Christmas. Forgive my father now, know this life is complicated, but I can never turn away from my child that I created. Do this for my son, that's the only thing I need. He's a motivation based on the words that I speak. Student in the game with the hunger for some knowledge. Got a taste for the music, I can never finish college. Teachers never got it, I was way above a level. Textbooks never open, school system was the devil. My life was in detention, was my after school club, where I wrote 1,000 lines with the beats turned up. And this life that I'd made through years never altered, no. I've always seen it clear when they said that was impossible. Picking up the pen, I'm expressing once again. It's time to rhyme down my thoughts. I'm a little lost soul, being lost in this world. No time for control. Just sitting here wondering the questions unknown. Never been a clone, my views forever different. I'm forever been alone, trying to figure out the difference. No ignorance or bitterness, the passion flows deep. Some say it's fit for thought, I say it's bittersweet. Lost in my thoughts, happiness with the sadness. Cause the apple of my eyes, now the methods of the madness. Fading to the blackness is the scribble down the ink. People say what they want is the place where I think things are getting different, I'm forever moving on. Guess it's true what they say, you never know till it's gone. A picture paints 1,000 words but actions speak louder. We were talking in tongues but now the taste is getting sour.
It's okay and it's alright. Take your time cause it's your life. Take your time, enjoy your time. Well, it's okay and it's alright. Take your time cause it's your life. Take your time, enjoy the ride.
I gotta make it now, cause if I don't I never will. Yo, the bills are piling up and there's money in the till. But will I go the same with the ones that came before? With a ski mask on inside the liquor store. I gotta calm my thoughts, put my hands back down. Cause if I don't figure it out, I'll be deeper in the ground. Feeling like the realest, I'm the last one alive. Matter of fact, I'm like Jesus with the devil in my sights. Spirit still willing, but the body's getting weak. I relax for these words before my heart tries to speak. The definition of the world defined through my eyes. Never fall into temptation cause the mind is more wise. Fell in love with karma like a blessing in disguise. Reposition her position, never take it for a ride. This Kama Sutra music is like magic with your mind. Intercoursing with your thoughts, getting deeper inside.
It's okay and it's alright. Take your time cause it's your life. Take your time, enjoy the time. It's okay and it's alright. Take your time cause it's your life. Take your time, enjoy the ride.
Told me I was gonna be a star. Look me deep up in my eyes, gave praise to Allah. Cause the child we created is a gift and a curse. I'm heartless at times but I put my mama first. Dedicate my life trying to be a better man. Being written in these words to show you who I truly am. Writing in the book of life words like to breathe. This music got me fitting like a heart on my sleeve. Looking back makes me laugh like an old photograph. Thinking back, fuck the past, the only mama ever had. Told me I would make it when these teachers said I couldn't. Never stop, keep believing you'll be more than just a student. Dropped out of school just to find a better class. On streets, learning lessons, drug dealers teaching maths. I shouldn't in the game, but I found a brighter path. I'm proving liberation forever, fuck the forecast.
I'm on a journey. I need to show me. Yeah, on a journey. Yeah,
I grew up in the worst way, never come in first place. Puffing on the high grade, watching Scarface. I do this what I like from a very young age. It ain't all about the money when you're fighting for the change. People sell souls just to live another way. I feel blessed by the earth, is to live another day. Calculate the moments as my force one deep. They can't talk about though my whole life's on the beat. Never know competing, what you see is what you're getting. People love to play the game but always fucking with the settings. Music's like a weapon, aim straight at your noggin like watching roulette. Except the whole world's watching. Eyes on me like rockin' 96. So it's me against the world, but with two apocalypse. Hoping for a better day, still as I rise. Every rhyme that I write is a journey through my eyes.
I'm on a journey. I need to show me. Yeah, on a journey. Yeah,
I concentrate on it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like what I do when I'm writing, I'm putting down my life, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't believe in writer's block, so when I get to the point where, you know, I'm getting slow on the ink, I just put the pen down, then I go back out in the world and live. So, you know, I'm not rhyming, I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? So when I get back to the paper, I got more life to put down.
Recently it feels to me my pocket's forever empty. busy trying to bucket my ambition. It's a carry on tradition. Matter of fact, I'm just an artifact forever stuck for humble. A lazy motherfucker waking up is more my struggle. I want a better job but can't employ in my condition. Never suit the social feelings, so my body never fit in. Never born to be a failure, I was born to be a leader. Born to live forever, rest in peace into Aliyah. Still I'm feeling stressed, living life as a recluse. Cause I tried hanging around, but they tightened up my noose. Now what's the use of living hollow, counting days and times of borrow. Computer games inside the bottles, fuck it, that's my only motto. Living life on Rainbow Road, you know the road is kinda cold. Got me writing words of hope and thinking back to things I wrote when I was a better man, trying to do the best I can. Except the never changing, that I'm hooked inside Neverland. I never wanna work, I wanna run away today. Cause time just keeps on slipping and the clouds are looking grey. From sunrise to sundown, I got some bills to pay. I wanna crack a smile, but you took my smile away. I never wanna work, I wanna run away today. Cause time just keeps on slipping and the clouds are looking grey. From sunrise to sundown, I got some bills to pay. I wanna crack a smile, but you took my smile away. My whole life I was raised just to get a fucking job. Always knew there's something better, but this life will never stop. Either sleeping or we're working, waking up and clocking in. The things we've got in common, but there's more than what's within. People getting rich, want the rest are living poor. It's a life that we live, trying to spend a little more. Feed us with illusions and the dreams that never matter. There's a cure around the corner, but they'll never cure the cancer. What do you think about it? Kings and queens were losing thrones, cause they forced us just to buy a home and land we never own. Children of the world, but we're trapped inside slavery. There's always something more, but all we got is what is legacy. Stuck inside survival mode, waiting till the renters do it. Feasting on the scraps, hoping that the money's coming through. That is not what life's about, there's more than just existing. I'm trying to teach the people, but you fuckers never listen. I never wanna work, I wanna run away today. Cause time just keeps on slipping and the clouds are looking grey. From sunrise to sundown, I got some bills to pay. I wanna crack a smile, but you took my smile away. I never wanna work, I wanna run away today. Cause time just keeps on slipping and the clouds are looking grey. From sunrise to sundown, I got some bills to pay. I wanna crack a smile, but you took my smile away.
It's not a challenge, I don't wanna be involved. I don't want an easy road, this is what we came for. Now we got it, we don't want it. It was too easy to get it, now I'm on it. This is what we came for. If it's not a challenge, I don't wanna be involved. I don't want an easy road. I'm not a fan of greed, I want but never need. If I want then I'll achieve. I'm independent and I'm free, and I'm as sharp as the fucking samurai out the sheath. I just do my own shit, I don't deal the grief. I don't ever preach, I just keep my own beliefs. If I get in deep enough, maybe I can teach. Maybe I can reach all your mind through my beats. Maybe I'm just wasting my time, but we'll see. This is what I came for, this is what I'm playing for. I'll tell you what I'm game for, tell me what you're praying for. You just gotta focus, you could make anything happen. And I ain't talking about standing on a mic rapping, or standing on a stage while the whole place packing. Or even when you fuck it up, the room's still clapping. Starts to sink in that maybe people are listening, so you feel the vibe next time the beat's kicking in. This is what we came for, now we got it, we don't want it. It was too easy to get it, now I'm on it. This is what we came for. If it's not a challenge, I don't wanna be involved. I don't want an easy road, this is what we came for. Now we got it, we don't want it. It was too easy to get it, now I'm on it. This is what we came for. If it's not a challenge, I don't wanna be involved. I don't want an easy road.
You see, I like to cope with death from a very young age. They say that time is of the essence, but to me it's man-made. It's got me asking questions, sorry I was born this way. I probably question God until it meets me at the gate. See, I lost a couple of friends over the years up in my life. I try to talk to them, cause they know what it's like. I bless the mic before I write, the fact for that I'm living. And I bet they're watching over while I'm sitting reminiscing. Remember those days, house parties, getting drunk, where we had to split the women, pick the ones we wanna fuck. The golden days of inner youth, have a smoke, see me too. Smoking weed in living rooms, kicking back and picking tunes. Waking up, I'm sober, took my time to realise that the fun was almost over when I woke and rubbed my eyes. Cursed by the fact time took away my friends. Maybe at another time life will make sense.
This is what we came for, now we got it, we don't want it. It was too easy to get it, now I'm on it. This is what we came for. If it's not a challenge, I don't wanna be involved. I don't want an easy road, this is what we came for. Now we got it, we don't want it. It was too easy to get it, now I'm on it. This is what what we came for. If it's not a challenge,
I don't wanna be involved, I don't want an easy road.
Die young, that's why I've been bad. Lost good people, that makes me thankful what I had. Young men losing their life way too fast. Hear the Reaper calling, I'm not answering when he asks. The devil's calling, but I don't answer back. Considering death, but you know what, I'm not down for that. Seen death, and I stared him in the face. He's acting like me and him can be mates. My mind, he's trying to manipulate, grab my body and then take my soul away. But fuck that, you know what, it's not my time today. Opening this book and turn to a new page. Start to begin a new chapter of life. Not being able to forget anyone that's died. Wish I had one chance to have you by my side, because I'd prove to you all that I'd make it all in time. What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Storms are everywhere, the warmth I can't find. My toes are frozen, falling off with frostbite. And stumble over nothing, will I ever feel fine? Missing something, a viral substance that kept that smile on my face. It faded away when it was your time to go and leave this plane. I was feeling misplaced, I miss your smile and the things you used to say that used to go and make my day. And the bowls of porridge that used to fill up Craig in your own special way. I'm trying for the taste I can't replicate. And I come feeling down, you tell me I'll hold up. You'd make me up a cuppa, then you'd roll me up a roll up. And then once again, well, everything seems sweet. And I really miss those chats, man, and the cups of tea. As you sat there, no judgment upon your kitchen seat, with your fluffy slippers that were always on your feet.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
Lost souls, lost souls.
What's the meaning of life?
I woke up early on my born day, I'm 25 in life. I know that that could be a blessing, give me a second to rewind this. I think about the people that will never be replaced, those ones that's in the heaven past the stars and out of space. Cry my tears and pages for the ones that never made it, cause the strongest people that I know, the ones that couldn't take it. Think about those angels while I'm trying to make some sense. Seems that life was just a series of unfortunate events, where we'll never know the meaning till our body's dead and gone. Say the sky's the limit, but there's galaxies beyond, so you can never tell me that there isn't something more. When those hieroglyphics written by the humans came before, the sagas in the chronicles of life at volume 1. When I die and lay to rest, I'm hoping greeted by my sons, taken to a place where we'll understand it better. I see you at the gates, 9-1 to forever, ever, 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 ever.
What's coming to me?
Oh, well, what's coming to you, Tony?
The world, Chico. And everything in it.
Way the world works got me hurting inside. You know I'm trapped in my mind. Seen enough shit in life that will probably turn you blind. So we'll pop a couple pills to stop the thoughts of suicide. It's okay, it's alright, living every day, but it's hard to maintain with these ghosts in my brain. Bang, bang, motherfucker, when my life is finally over, being another lonely soul. 6 feet, ice cold, probably gone and forgotten, rotten inside the fucking coffin. What the world keeps on talking, no more morning at my grave. You, I'm bumping Phil Collins, try to feel a little fresher every day. The boy I get you, yo, I'm eyes of pain. Never heard you say my name, 'cause in the end those feelings change. We'll never ever be the same. Haunted by you night and day, but in the end we'll be okay until we find a fade away. The ghost will always need to stay.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might be. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that is possible.
Living this life like I'm ready to die, 'cause I'm only 23 but see coffin's nearby. So listen to my story, yes I'm filling up the facts. Keep on speeding up these lyrics before I crash up off the tracks. I ain't rapping like these rappers that be rapping about the guns. Yo, I'm rapping how I feel with no air up in my lungs. Don't know about my story 'cause you never lost someone. How'd you fuck, you know how I feel if you never lost three sons? Fuck it, when I die they probably send me straight to hell. No death certificate, it's getting lost up in the mail. Selling tickets for my funeral to free my friends from jail. And if I die before I make it, then my soul is not for sale. 'Cause recently it seems to me I'm surrounded by death. Keep on crying over caskets so there's no tears left. I'm trying to live forever, motherfucker, see these dreams come true. Henrik's Molly Morrison and Jamzy Bandicoot.
If you gotta do it, do it 'cause you got to do it. If you're doing it do it for a reason. If you got a little something that you know how to do, progress at it, keep trying. I mean, God knows what can happen, you know what I'm saying?
Rise to the top, 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 rise to the top. Bygone, be bygone, and so on and so on.
With my songwriting, I think it is everything I've ever heard just coming out. I like to think about who's gonna hear it, who's gonna buy it. I only make music that I would like to hear. That's all I've done.
You never know, you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know. All I know is death, life over in the moment, seeing bodies being burned, but I'm trying to stay focused. Got my body feeling numb in my veins, ice cold, being talking to my soul, my pain, no one knows. Keep my mind straight, lights looking like a setup. Ain't never been depressed, just sick of being fed up. Pain in my chest, so I smash it in the verse. I release like the stress, trying to hit where it hurts. Nights I breathe, I finally get paid from the rhymes I made. I try to escape, clearing out the soul while the mind stays awake. Being living in the desert, resting with the rattlesnake. Sipping apple juice, cutting down forbidden fruit. It's saying knowledge is power, well I found the roots. I escaped from the garden with the branch in the truth. Now my tears of the eater set a fire from this booth. You never know, you never know, you never know.
and if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know. Tears for my children 'cause I never heard them breathe. Yeah, I had to be a man, never got a chance to grieve. Got these tears for my granddad when the cancer killed him quick. Never got to hear me rap, but he knows I'm super sick. Sick with the bars, put my life on the line. You can hear what I'm thinking, sending tingles down your spine. Never fitted in, only been an outcast. If karma's been a bitch, the only bitch I ever had. Yeah, what? You can't say nothing. Who the fuck you think you're judging? This is real life shit. You never been around the realest, so you're never gonna feel this. If you recognize my life, then you know that I'm a genius. It's hard, different life when you're going through the pain, but I gotta maintain there's only one life to live. Building on memories while I'm still alive. Life's like a game, some win, some survive. You never know, you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know.
And if you don't know,
you never know, you never know, you never know when you're gonna go.
And if you don't know, and if you don't know, now you know.
Another bright morning while the sun's shining down. Yeah, just another day when my friends are in the ground. I gotta say peace and respect to the heavens. Yeah, we miss you in the streets still. Please ask some questions. Can't believe you're gonna see the pain in your eyes when you finally realize you were running out of life. Remember all the days when we used to run together, playing chapter or run, hoping this would last forever. Two young kids that were living in the dreams, yeah, fighting over rest and the football teams. Always young forever in your grass stained jeans, and you know it has been motion never made it past your teens. Should have been here, rocking shows by my side, but since you've been away, there's a whole different side. Think about you all the time, memories in the mind, being lighting up candles, watching stars shine. In my life, and you know they've been strange. Always kept it in my mind, one day you'll find change. I don't know where I'm going, you only know if you ask. But will you still love me if I told you about the past? Let's take it back to the days in the park. We were sitting with the speaker, getting drunk till it's dark. Should've turned it down, maybe you should drove slow. If it's life on the other side, it's at the window. Sitting by your headstone, wondering where you're going. Got so much to say, wishing heaven had the phone. My heart's still broken, so my soul tries to speak. Yeah, running through the rhymes every night before sleep. Feeling so excited with the world in my hands, but my dreams are soon shattered when we had your first scan. Angels in my life, they need to fly high. Still I know it's not the end, this is only just goodbye. But I know I can't leave. I wanna run away, but I know I can't leave. I wanna run away, but I know I